Alfie is a little boy. He is a very ordinary little boy. He's got a little sister, Annie Rose, and he's got a friend, Bernard, and he doesn't go to school yet, but he goes to nursery school. So some very important things happen to Alfie. He doesn't fly to the moon, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't get into a spaceship, he does things, ordinary things like you do. But they're very important things, like, for instance, one day he ran up the street and into the house, and he ran into the house. Mum was coming up to the door, and he slammed the door and got shut inside by mistake. And it was a tremendous adventure trying to get him out again. Of course they did. And if that ever happens to you, somebody will get you out, so you don't have to worry about it. He has to get his shoes on the right feet, boots, his new Wellington boots on the right feet. And then he has to go to a birthday party. He rather wants Mum to stay with him at the party, but then he very bravely does stay, and it's Bernard's party, and he has a good time with all his friends from the nursery school. He lives in a house with a small garden, but he has a great time in this garden. There's a bush there, which he can pretend is a house or a camp, and he can go in there and nobody can find him. And he goes to the park, he does all sorts of things, exciting things in that little back garden. Lots of pretend games. And what is great about what Alfie really likes doing, he likes looking out there, He likes looking up at the sky and the moon and the stars, because it is fabulously beautiful out there, isn't it? Alfie's got a little sister called Annie Rose, and I wonder if any of you've got a little sister or brother. She's quite good at playing. She's a bit of a nuisance sometimes, but Alfie and she have some really good games together. But Alfie's best friend, who goes to nursery school with, is called Bernard. And he and Bernard have terrific fun. They pretend all sorts of things. Annie Rose sometimes tries to join in. Perhaps you have a little brother or sister. They try to join in and understand. But of course, Alfie and Bernard are doing really exciting things. So whatever book you start with on Alfie, there's lots of stories you can choose from. But if you like one and you enjoy it, there's a lot more out there for you to read. And the pictures too, if you're not reading, you can actually look at the pictures, because the pictures tell the story as well as the words, don't they?